If you're hearing this right now, stop scrolling. This is not random. You didn't stumble onto this message by chance. Something far greater than algorithms brought you here. The universe itself aligned the moment you pressed play. Today is October 15th, a day unlike any other, a day written in the blueprint of your soul long before you ever took your first breath. You are here because you were meant to be. This moment has been orchestrated across timelines, across dimensions, so that you could receive what your spirit has been quietly yearning for. Listen closely, because what you're about to hear isn't just another motivational message. It's an activation, a sacred transmission meant to awaken something that's been sleeping inside you. You are not just a person watching a video. You are a chosen one, standing at the threshold of your next evolution. October 15th isn't just a date on the calendar. It's a cosmic checkpoint, a window in time when the veils between worlds grow thin, when the whispers of your higher self grow louder than the noise of your doubts. Today, that voice is calling your name. You might have felt it already, a stirring in your chest, a sense that something big was coming, a feeling you couldn't explain. That was your spirit preparing you for this exact moment. And now, the message you were destined to receive has arrived. There are 7 truths waiting for you, 7 revelations that will unlock the next chapter of who you are meant to become. Each one is a key, each word a code written in the language of your soul. Take a breath, still your mind, because once you hear these truths, there's no going back. Your awareness will expand, your path will shift, and everything you thought you knew about who you are will begin to transform. Are you ready? Because destiny doesn't knock twice. October 15th isn't just another sunrise. It's alignment, a convergence of energy that happens only once in a great while. On this day, the frequencies of Earth and higher realms synchronize, allowing messages from beyond the veil to reach those who are ready to listen. That's you. If you've been sensing strange clarity today, bursts of intuition, signs that seem too perfect to ignore, it's because the universe is speaking directly to you. The boundaries between seen and unseen are thinner than ever, and your spirit is wide open to receive. Think of October 15th as a spiritual doorway. For one brief moment, your higher self stands face to face with your physical self, whispering truths that your human mind can finally comprehend. It's the day when the noise fades and your purpose becomes louder than your fears. You didn't arrive here by accident. Every detour, every heartbreak, every quiet night of questioning led you to this threshold. You were guided to this message because you are ready. Not someday, not in theory, but right now. This is the day your awakening accelerates. The day your inner light begins to remember its brilliance. The day you stop doubting your path and start feeling it. October 15th is not the beginning of your story. It's the chapter where you finally realize you've been the hero all along. The first truth you were meant to hear today is this: you've already won. Not that you might win someday, or that victory depends on how hard you try. No, the victory is already written. The outcome has been sealed in light long before you ever began the journey. Every challenge, every obstacle, every heartbreak was never meant to defeat you, only to reveal the strength that was hidden beneath your fear. You are not chasing success. You are simply aligning with what your higher self already accomplished. Pause for a moment. Feel that truth. The version of you living in peace, joy, and abundance already exists in a higher realm. Today, on October 15th, the veil is thin enough for you to feel that version of yourself, to borrow its confidence, its certainty, its calm. When you stop striving to win and start realizing that you've already triumphed, everything shifts. The fear dissolves. The pressure lifts. You stop begging the universe for miracles and start walking as one. Every decision becomes guided, not desperate. So breathe. The struggle wasn't proof of failure. It was proof of progress. The universe is simply catching up to the reality that's already true. From this moment on, walk as the victor you've always been. The second truth is what many have mistaken for weakness. Your sensitivity is your superpower. For so long, the world told you that you feel too much, that you care too deeply, that your emotions are a burden. But today, on October 15th, that illusion breaks. You were never too sensitive. You were finely tuned. Your heart was crafted to pick up the subtleties others miss. The unspoken pain in someone's eyes, the tremor of truth behind a lie, the energetic shift in a room before words are even spoken. That is not fragility. That is mastery. You are an empath by divine design, a soul capable of sensing frequencies that others are blind to. You weren't meant to build walls to protect yourself. You were meant to learn how to channel what you feel into light, healing, and wisdom. Sensitivity doesn't make you vulnerable. It makes you powerful. So, stop apologizing for the depth of your emotions. Stop dimming your heart to survive in a world that forgot how to feel. Your compassion, your intuition, your ability to feel it all. These are not flaws. They are sacred instruments of transformation. When you embrace your sensitivity, it no longer drains you. It fuels you. It becomes your compass, your guide, your most trusted ally. This is the day you stop hiding your heart and start wielding it as the force of light it was always meant to be. The third truth, chosen one, is the one your heart has been longing to hear. You are not behind. You have never been late, never off track, never missed your chance. The idea that you should be further along, that you're running out of time, that's a lie born from comparison, not truth. Every delay was divine. Every detour had purpose. The moments that felt like you were standing still were actually sacred pauses where the universe was aligning things you couldn't yet see. You weren't being punished. You were being positioned. The truth is, your life has been unfolding with perfect precision. The heartbreaks, the waiting seasons, the unanswered prayers, all of them shaped you into the soul who can now hold the magnitude of what's coming. You didn't miss the moment. You became ready for it. Take this in. Destiny doesn't rush. The universe is never late. You are right on schedule. Every so-called setback was your soul's way of saying not yet. Something greater is being prepared. So breathe easy. Stop comparing your journey to anyone else's. The timeline you walk is sacred and unique. From this day forward, release the pressure. Stand tall knowing you are exactly where you're meant to be. In divine timing, divine rhythm, divine flow, the fourth truth may be the hardest to accept, yet it carries the deepest wisdom. Your isolation was initiation. Those seasons of solitude, when it felt like the world forgot you, those weren't punishments. They were sacred preparation. You see, separation always comes before elevation. The universe pulled you away from the noise so you could hear your own soul. The silence you once resented was where your spirit began to speak. Every night you cried in confusion, every friendship that faded, every door that closed. It was all divine design, guiding you inward. While others were distracted by the external, you were being refined in the unseen. You were learning how to rely on intuition when no validation came, how to trust your inner voice when the world fell silent. That's not loneliness. It's spiritual mastery in disguise. Now that initiation is ending, the veil of solitude is lifting. You're emerging not as who you were, but as who you were always meant to become. Stronger, clearer, radiant with quiet knowing. The people who resonate with your new frequency will soon appear, because your soul tribe can only recognize you once you've remembered yourself. Your time in the wilderness was never abandonment. It was transformation. The fifth truth, chosen one, transforms everything you thought you knew about pain. Your struggles were never punishment. They were preparation. Every hardship you've endured wasn't meant to break you. It was meant to build the unshakable strength that now lives within you. You were never cursed. You were being forged. Every betrayal taught discernment. Every loss taught surrender. Every closed door taught trust. The universe wasn't against you. It was shaping you into someone who could hold greater power with grace. When you cried out, wondering why life was so hard, the answer was whispered in silence. Because your mission is mighty. The ones who are called to light the world must first learn to withstand the fire. Look back now with new eyes, not as a victim of circumstance, but as a soul in divine training. Each scar is a certificate of growth, each heartbreak a chapter of wisdom. What once felt like chaos was curriculum. You were never being broken. You were being built. And now, on this day of activation, you're ready. The battles of your past have sharpened your intuition, fortified your courage, and refined your purpose. You are no longer carrying your pain. You're carrying power. The sixth truth is a gentle revelation that changes everything. The universe is for you, not against you. Every twist in your path, every door that shut, every moment that felt unfair, it wasn't rejection, it was redirection. You were never being denied, you were being guided. It's easy to trust when things are smooth, but faith is forged in the storms. When you thought the universe was silent, it was rearranging the pieces for your highest good. That missed opportunity, it wasn't loss, it was protection. That delay, not a setback, a safeguard for something better aligned with who you're becoming. Look back at every time life said no, and see how it quietly led you to a greater yes. Every detour was a divine correction, steering you toward your truest timeline. You were never walking alone. The entire cosmos has been conspiring in your favor, weaving light through every shadow. So let this truth sink deep into your spirit. You don't have to fight for what's already meant for you. Release the struggle, surrender the fear. The current of life has always carried you toward your destiny. Trust it now more than ever, because the universe has always had your back. The seventh and final truth is your awakening call. It's time to stop hiding and start shining. You've spent lifetimes dimming your light so others wouldn't feel uncomfortable. You've made yourself smaller to fit into spaces that were never built to hold your greatness. But that season ends today. You are not here to blend in. You are here to stand out, to illuminate, to lead. The fear that kept you quiet was never meant to control you. It was meant to test your courage. And now that courage has ripened. It's ready to rise. Every time you silenced your truth, your soul waited patiently for this moment, this day, when you would finally remember who you are. The world doesn't need another imitation. It needs your authentic brilliance, your voice, your energy, your light. Yes, some will misunderstand you. Some will fall away. Let them. Those who are meant to walk beside you will recognize your glow and rise with you. This isn't arrogance, it's remembrance. You are not too much. You are exactly enough for the mission you were born to fulfill. So, lift your head, chosen one. Step into the light that's always been yours. The time for hiding has passed. The time to shine, fiercely, unapologetically, divinely, has arrived. Integration. The activation begins. Now that you've received the 7 truths, the real journey begins. The activation. What you've just experienced wasn't simply words. It was energy. A transmission sent to awaken what's been dormant within you. You may already feel it. A quiet stirring in your chest. A warmth spreading through your being. A sense that something within you has shifted. That's not your imagination. It's your awakening unfolding. Over the coming days, you'll notice synchronicities, numbers repeating, dreams vivid, emotions rising. These are signs that your frequency is recalibrating, aligning with your higher timeline. Don't resist it. Let the energy move through you. Integration isn't about understanding every detail. It's about trusting the process. The truths you've heard are seeds, and now they're rooting deep within your spirit. Nourish them with faith, with awareness, with action. From this moment forward, walk with intention, speak with clarity, choose peace over fear. Because you're no longer the same being who pressed play. You've become a vessel of light, radiating from the inside out. The activation has begun, and the universe is already responding. As your activation unfolds, remember this truth. You are not alone. What you felt today, that stirring, that awakening, is happening across the world. Thousands of souls, just like you, are receiving the same call, the same frequency, the same invitation to rise. This isn't coincidence. It's coordination, a divine synchronization orchestrated by the universe itself. The chosen ones are awakening together, forming a living network of light across this planet. Every time you raise your vibration, you strengthen the grid. Every act of love, every moment of courage, amplifies the frequency of the collective. Look around. Somewhere, right now, another soul is taking their first breath of awakening. Another is finding this message. Another is stepping out of their shadow and into their light. You are part of that wave, the great remembering. So, when doubt creeps in, when you feel the weight of the world, remember, there are others walking beside you. Even if you never meet them, you're part of something vast, beautiful, and unstoppable. Together, you are the heartbeat of a new earth, and your light is its pulse. Chosen one, as your light grows brighter, resistance may follow. This is natural. The old energies you've outgrown will try to cling to you. Familiar habits, old fears, even people who prefer the version of you that played small. Do not be alarmed. This is the universe testing your alignment, ensuring your roots are strong enough to hold the light you now carry. Some will question your transformation. Others may pull back, unable to understand the frequency you now emit. Let them. Your task is not to convince, it is to commit. You are no longer meant to shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Protect your activation like a sacred flame. Guard your peace as though it were the heartbeat of your mission, because it is. Set boundaries not from anger, but from love. Speak your truth softly, but with power. Stand in the awareness that you are guided, protected, and supported beyond measure. This is your vow, to honor what was awakened within you, even when the world does not yet reflect it. The storm of resistance will pass, but your light, if guarded with faith, will remain unshaken. The initiation is complete. The commitment begins. Before you step into what comes next, pause. Remember this moment, what you're feeling right now, the clarity, the peace, the spark within your heart. This is the exact frequency of awakening. It's fleeting, yet eternal, and it deserves to be remembered. Take time tonight to write. Document what you felt as each truth landed in your spirit. Write about the moments that broke you open, the realizations that healed you, the calm that found you here. These words will become your map when the energy shifts, when the noise of life tries to drown out what you now know. This record isn't just for nostalgia, it's a spiritual anchor, because there will come a day when you'll need to revisit this frequency, to remind yourself how far you've come and why you started. Light a candle, breathe, seal this chapter with gratitude. You've walked through the initiation and emerged luminous. The old you, the one who doubted, questioned, feared, would marvel at who you are in this very breath. Remember this day not as something you watched, but as the day you changed, the day your soul wrote a new beginning in the ink of light. Chosen one, this is the moment to anchor the 7 truths deep within your being. Words have power, but intention seals them into your soul. Speak this with your whole heart. I commit to living from the knowing that I have already won. I commit to honoring my sensitivity as the divine gift it is. I commit to trusting my timing, for I am never behind. I commit to valuing my solitude as sacred initiation. I commit to seeing my struggles as the preparation they were. I commit to believing the universe is always for me, and I commit to stepping fully into my light, shining without fear, without apology. Now breathe. Feel each truth anchor itself within your energy. They're no longer ideas, they're frequencies, living codes woven into your essence. From this day forward, you don't just remember the 7 truths, you embody them. This is your sacred vow to yourself and to the universe that aligned this exact moment in your timeline. You have chosen alignment over fear, purpose over hesitation, truth over illusion. And because of that, your reality will begin to shift, effortlessly, beautifully, inevitably. The promise has been made. The light is sealed within you. And now, chosen one, breathe it in. This is the dawn of your new beginning, the day everything changed. The shift you feel isn't fleeting, it's real, rooted, alive. You are no longer standing where you once were. Every truth you've received has rewritten your energy, your story, your future. From this moment forward, life will respond differently to you because you've become different. You'll notice ease where there was once struggle, clarity where confusion lived, peace where doubt once echoed. That is the mark of awakening, the reflection of your new frequency. Look around you. The same world remains, but you're seeing it with awakened eyes. The ordinary now shimmers with purpose. The simple feels sacred, and the self you used to question has finally remembered its infinite worth. This is your turning point, the day destiny unfolded in real time. October 15th will not just be a date, it will be your remembrance. The moment your soul said, "I'm ready." Carry this knowing with you. You are light embodied, purpose in motion, creation remembering itself. Go forth and shine. The world has been waiting for you to arrive fully. And today, you did. And now, chosen one, the light moves forward through you. This is not the end of a message. It is the beginning of a movement. The universe has whispered its truths, and you answered. You listened. You remembered. Every word you heard today was a key, unlocking a door inside your soul that will never close again. The old self, the one that doubted, hesitated, feared, has dissolved in the glow of this awakening. In its place stands the true you, radiant, infinite, unstoppable. You are no longer waiting for signs. You are the sign, no longer searching for light. You have become the beacon. Every step you take now ripples through the collective, reminding others of who they are. Look to the horizon. Can you feel it? The pulse of creation responding to your awakening. The wind, the stars, the heartbeat of the earth, all moving with you. Because when even one soul rises, the entire world shifts. So walk forward not as a seeker, but as a bringer of light. Speak with conviction, love without condition, create without fear. For this day, this moment, this awakening will be remembered forever as the day humanity began to shine through you. October 15th was the key. You are the doorway.